Pokémon Season 1, Episode 1, I Choose You. Prologue. In a dark space like a starry sky, a narrator's voice echoes. He tells of a world where extraordinary creatures, Pokémon, live side by side with humans. They dwell in rivers, forests, mountains, towns, and cities. Some people befriend them, while others train them to battle. Thus, Pokémon trainers were born, and the story we begin to hear now starts with a boy named Ash Ketchum. Scene 1, Ash's room. In a small bedroom, cluttered with toys, posters of Pokémon, and sports gear, a 10-year-old boy sits on his bed. This is Ash. He has messy black hair, large brown eyes, and a face full of determination. He wears a green t-shirt and shorts, staring intently at the television. On the screen, a battle unfolds, Nidorino against Gengar. The commentator shouts the names of the attacks. Ash's eyes sparkle as he repeats them. Nidorino, use tackle. He leaps off the bed, throws an imaginary Pokeball, misses, and falls face first. The boy laughs at himself and says, Tomorrow I'll be a trainer too, and my Pokemon will be the greatest in the world. Scene 2. The dream night falls. Ash, in pajamas, lies in bed dreaming. He imagines the 3 starter Pokemon, Bulbasaur with a seed on its back, Charmander with its flaming tail, Squirtle with bright eyes and a shiny shell. Which one should I choose? He murmurs in his sleep. In his dream, the Pokemon start arguing, each pulling him in a different direction. Ash twists and turns, mumbling that he wants them all. Scene 3, morning. The alarm clock rings loudly. Ash rolls over, mutters, 5 more minutes. Suddenly he bolts upright. I overslept! He scrambles out of bed, barely putting on proper clothes. In slippers, he rushes out of the house. On the porch, his mother waves after him. She is kind-faced with soft features. Ash, don't forget to brush your teeth and change your underwear, she calls cheerfully. Ash waves back and keeps running. Scene 4, Professor Oak's lab. Outside the modern building of the lab, a crowd has gathered. At the center is a confident boy in a blue jacket. This is Gary, Ash's rival with brown hair and a smug grin. A group of girls surrounds him, chanting his name. Late as always, Ash, Gary sneers. I already chose my Pokemon. Doubt you'll get anything good now. Ash clenches his fists angrily and rushes inside. Scene 5, the Pokemon choice. Inside the spacious lab among shelves of equipment stands Professor Oak. He is an older man with gray hair and kind eyes. Ah, Ash, you're the last one, and I'm afraid all 3 starter Pokemon have already been taken. What? Nothing left at all? Ash cries in dismay. The professor strokes his chin thoughtfully. There is one, but it's a little special. He takes a Pokeball and clicks the button. A yellow Pokemon with long ears and shiny black eyes jumps to the floor. Its tail is shaped like a lightning bolt. It's Pikachu. The Pokemon looks at Ash and chirps. Pika-Pie! Ash beams with excitement. He's perfect! But Pikachu turns away defiantly, releasing small sparks to show its stubbornness. Scene 6. The journey begins. Ash leaves the lab. People cheer for Gary, who climbs into a black car and waves proudly. Ash walks on foot, dragging Pikachu by a rope since it refuses to stay in its Pokeball. We're partners now, let's be friends, Ash pleads. Pikachu snorts and suddenly shocks him with electricity. Ash collapses, singed and frustrated. Scene 7, the first attempt. In the fields, Ash spots a wild Pidgey. There it is, my first Pokemon. He picks up a rock and throws it, but misses. Pikachu turns away, refusing to help. Ash throws an empty Pokeball. It pops open uselessly and Pidgey escapes. This is harder than I thought. He sighs. Scene 8. Spearow Ash throws a rock at a Spearow, but the bird shrieks in anger and calls its entire flock. They dive at Ash and Pikachu. Pikachu takes hits, then retaliates with electricity, scattering a few birds. Ash scoops him into his arms and runs, diving into a river, then hiding in tall grass. Scene 9. The storm. Dark clouds gather. A storm begins. Ash drops to his knees, shielding Pikachu with his own body from the attacking Spearow. Please, he's my friend. If you can hear me, give us strength, he cries to the sky. Pikachu sees this. Gathering its last bit of energy, it releases a massive thunderbolt. Lightning streaks across the sky, scattering the flock. Scene 10. A new dawn. Ash and Pikachu lie exhausted, but alive. The sun rises. Above them soars a magnificent bird with rainbow feathers. Ho-oh! Ash gazes in awe. That's a sign. We'll be the greatest team in the world. For the first time, Pikachu smiles and nestles against him. Narrator. And so begins the story of Ash and Pikachu, an adventure that will change everything. End of episode. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 2. Pokémon Emergency, Fan Remake, Scene 1, On the Roadside. Morning after the storm, Ash carries Pikachu in his arms. The boy's clothes are torn, scratches on his face, but his eyes are full of determination. Ash, softly. Hang in there, buddy. We'll reach the nearest city, and they'll help you. Pikachu opens his eyes weakly and whispers, Pika. Scene 2. Meeting Misty. Ash stops by a river to catch some fish for food. He grabs a fishing rod left nearby, casts it, and pulls out a bicycle instead. From the bushes jumps a girl with fiery orange hair wearing a yellow top and denim shorts. It's Misty, angry. Hey, that's my bike! What do you think you're doing? Ash, awkwardly. I thought I was catching dinner. Pikachu suddenly sparks, shocking both of them. They collapse on the ground, smoking comically. Scene 3, the Spearow Chase. The flock of Spearow returns, shrieking from the skies. Ash jumps onto Misty's bike and shouts, I'll borrow this! He rides across the fields with Pikachu in the basket, but Pikachu, gathering the last of its strength, unleashes a massive thunderbolt. The entire flock scatters, and Misty's bike burns to a crisp. Misty, furious. You destroyed my bike. You owe me. Scene 4, Viridian City. By evening they reach the city. Tall buildings, fountains in the square, glowing windows. Ash rushes into the Pokémon Center, where Nurse Joy greets them. A woman with pink hair and a white uniform. Joy. Oh, poor Pikachu! Quick, place him here! She takes him away on a stretcher into the healing room. Ash drops into a chair, exhausted but relieved. In the background, two shadows watch from the rooftop. Figures in white uniforms. Narrator, mysterious. But not all encounters in this city will be kind. Someone already has their eyes on Ash and Pikachu. End of Episode 2. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 3. Trouble at the Pokémon Center! Scene 1, Pokémon Center, night. The lights glow dimly. Ash sits in the lobby, holding his empty Pokéball, staring anxiously at the door where Pikachu is being treated. Misty stands by the entrance with her burnt, broken bicycle. She glares at him, Misty, annoyed. Because of you, my bike's destroyed. You owe me. Ash, tired. I'll pay you back, I promise. But right now, Pikachu is all that matters. Scene 2. A threat in the sky. A dirigible with a giant red R passes overhead. On the roof, two figures appear in white uniforms. A woman with long red hair and a man with sleek blue hair. It's Jessie and James. Beside them, a talking cat Pokémon. Meowth. Jessie, theatrical. Prepare for trouble. James, smirking. And make it double. Meow. Meowth, that's right. Scene 3. The attack explosion. Glass shatters. Jessie and James release their Pokémon Ekans, a snake, and Coughing, a purple gas sphere. Jessie. Ekans, attack! James. Coughing smog. The room fills with toxic smoke. Nurse Joy struggles to protect the wounded Pokémon. Ash stands firm. I won't let you take them. But his commands are clumsy. He's still inexperienced. Scene 4. Power of Friendship. Just when defeat seems certain, Pikachu appears. Still weak, but his eyes shine with determination. Ash, pleading, I know you can do this. Please trust me. Other Pikachu in the center join in, forming a chain of electricity. Together, they unleash a massive thunderbolt, Jessie and James screaming. We're blasting off again. Meowth, crying. Meowth, that's right. A flash of light. Team Rocket flies into the night sky. Scene 5. Morning after the center is damaged but safe. Nurse Joy thanks Ash. Misty sighs, staring at him standing proudly beside Pikachu. Misty. I'm coming with you, and not because I want adventure, but because you still owe me a bike. Ash smiles, and Pikachu winks cheerfully. Their journey continues. Narrator. And so Ash and his new friends head onward, but their adventure has only just begun. End of Episode 3. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 4. Challenge of the Samurai, Scene 1. Viridian Forest. Sunlight filters through the thick canopy. Ash, Misty, and Pikachu walk along a narrow path. Birds chirp, but there's a tense buzzing in the air. Suddenly, a small green Pokémon crawls out of the grass. Caterpie. Ash's eyes widen. Ash, excited. My chance! I'll catch it! He throws a Pokeball, and after a short struggle, Caterpie is caught. Ash, proudly. Yes, it's my first captured Pokemon, Misty, disgusted. Ugh, gross. Keep that bug away from me. Caterpie looks at her sadly. Ash picks it up and pats it gently. Scene 2. Meeting the samurai. From the bushes steps a strange boy in full samurai armor. In his hands, a wooden sword. Samurai, loudly. Are you from Pallet Town? Ash nods, surprised. Samurai. I've been waiting to test pallet trainers. Prepare yourself. He releases Pinsir, a massive beetle with huge pincers. Ash first tries Caterpie, but it hides in fear. He then uses Pikachu. After a short clash, the samurai sends out Metapod. Ash counters with his own Metapod. Caterpie had just evolved. Scene 3. The most boring battle. Both Metapods stand motionless. Ash and Samurai shout, Use Harden! You too, Harden! Hours pass. The sun sets. Both Pokemon just harden their shells endlessly. Misty sits nearby, rolling her eyes. Misty, this is the worst battle I've ever seen. Scene 4. The Beedrill attack. Suddenly, loud buzzing fills the air. A swarm of angry Beedrill bursts from their hive. They attack, and one grabs Ash's Metapod, carrying it away. Ash, desperate. Metapod, I'll save you! He rushes into the forest, dodging stingers and branches until he finds his Pokemon. Moved by Ash's courage, Metapod begins to glow, evolving into Butterfree. Scene 5. Victory. Butterfree spreads its wings and scatters the Beedrill with sleep powder. Ash hugs it, overjoyed. Ash, proudly. Now we're a real team. The samurai approaches and bows. You've proven worthy of being a trainer from Pallet Town. Misty sighs, watching Ash proudly hold Butterfree. Their journey continues. Narrator. Ash takes his first steps as a true trainer, but his adventure has only just begun. End of Episode 4. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 5, Showdown in Pewter City, fan remake. Scene 1, Road to Pewter. After their adventures in Viridian Forest, Ash, Misty, and Pikachu walk along an open road. Ahead rise stone mountains and buildings of dark rock, Pewter City. Misty, skeptical. You barely handled a few bugs and now you're going to battle in a real gym? Ash, confident. Of course, I'll be a champion one day and my first step is my first badge. Pikachu glances at him doubtfully, then smiles. Scene 2. Meeting Flint. At the city's entrance, they meet a man in a green cap with a backpack. Flint. He sells stone souvenirs to tourists with a sly grin. Flint. New trainer, huh? Heading to the gym? Beware, the leader Brock is unbeatable. His rock Pokemon will crush you. Ash clenches his fists. I'll try anyway! Scene 3. Enter Brock inside the gym. It's dim and echoing. From the shadows emerges a tall young man with tanned skin, closed eyes, and a serious expression. It's Brock, Pewter's gym leader. Brock, calm. You want a badge? Then prove your worth. Misty whispers. His rock Pokemon are on a whole different level. This won't be easy. Scene 4. The battle. The match begins. Brock. Onyx, go! A giant stone snake rises above the arena. Ash throws out Caterpie, quickly defeated. Then Metapod, also useless. Finally, Ash releases Pikachu. Ash, yelling. Pikachu, we can do this! Use Thundershock! Pikachu sends a surge of lightning, but Onyx barely flinches. Ash sees Pikachu exhausted, ready to give up. Scene 5. The turning point. From the crowd, Flint appears. He winks at Ash, activating a special generator to boost Pikachu's power. A huge shock strikes Onyx, shaking the gym. Brock raises his hand. Brock, firmly. Enough. I can see you both fought with all your heart. You have the true spirit of a trainer. He hands Ash the boulder badge. Ash, overjoyed. My very first badge. Misty smiles but warns. Don't get cocky. The road ahead is still long, narrator. Thus, Ash earned his first official victory and took a step toward his dream of becoming a Pokemon master. End of Episode 5. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 6, Clefairy and the Moonstone, fan remake. Scene 1, Path to the Mountains. After the victory at Pewter Gym, Ash, Misty, and Pikachu continue their journey. The road leads to rocky hills where the night sky shines brighter than anywhere else. Rumor says the mysterious Moonstone is hidden there. Misty, curious. They say strange Pokemon live there. Maybe we'll see something rare. Ash, determined. I don't care, as long as I can train and catch new Pokemon. Scene 2, meeting at the cave. At the entrance, they meet a scientist with glasses and a tablet, Seymour. He explains excitedly that the moonstone is being studied here. Seymour: I believe this stone holds the power of evolution, and Clefairy Pokémon worship it. Misty looks amazed, while Ash decides to go inside. Scene 3, the mysterious Clefairy. In the darkness, a soft song is heard. Small, pink Pokémon with big eyes and pointy ears dance around a glowing blue stone. They are Clefairy, Ash whispering. They're so cute. But suddenly, loud footsteps echo. Team Rocket storms into the cave. Scene 4, Team Rocket's attack. Jessie, boldly. The moonstone is ours now, James. And these Pokémon too. They send out Ekans and coughing. Chaos erupts. Rocks tumble. Clefairy panic. Ash and Pikachu stand their ground. Ash, firmly. We won't let you get away with this. Scene 5, Power of the Moonstone. Just as things look hopeless, the Clefairy raise fragments of the moonstone. They glow brightly, releasing a wave of energy that blasts Team Rocket into the sky. Team Rocket together. Looks like we're blasting off again. Scene 6, A New Dawn. Seymour. Thanks Ash and his friends. Clefairy return to their stone. Ash, smiling. That was amazing. Now, let's head to the next gym, narrator. And so our heroes march onward, unaware of the challenges that still await them. End of Episode 6. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 7, Water vs. Fire, The Battle at Cerulean Gym. Fan remake. Scene 1, Road to Cerulean, After the Moon. Stone Adventure. Ash, Misty, and Pikachu approach Cerulean City. The air smells of flowers and sparkling waterways flow through the town. Misty suddenly seems nervous. Ash, curious. You look like you're hiding something. Why so quiet? Misty, avoiding. I have my reasons for not wanting to come here. Scene 2, Cerulean City. Posters advertise the famous Cerulean Sisters water show. Ash learns that this city holds the water gym, where he can earn his second badge. Ash, excited. This is my chance. After the Boulder badge, I'll win the Cascade badge too. Scene 3, The Water Show. Inside the gym, there's a huge pool surrounded by cheering fans. 3 young women in swimsuits appear. Misty's older sisters, Daisy, Lily, and Violet. They perform an elegant water show with their Pokémon, Staryu and Starmie. The crowd applauds loudly. Ash steps forward to challenge them. Scene 4, Misty's Secret. The sisters refuse to battle seriously, offering to just hand him the badge. Suddenly, Misty storms in, her face red. Misty, I'm a gym leader too. I'll take Ash's challenge. Ash stares in shock. You? A gym leader? Scene 5, Ash vs. Misty. The battle begins. Misty. Staryu, go! Ash sends out Pikachu, but Pikachu refuses to fight Misty's water Pokémon. So Ash tries Pidgey, but Staryu defeats it. Misty then calls out Starmie. Ash braces for defeat, but suddenly smoke fills the gym. Team Rocket has arrived. Scene 6, Team Rocket's attack. Jessie, dramatic. Prepare for trouble. James. And make it double. They use a vacuum machine to steal the gym's water Pokémon. But Ash, Misty, and her sisters fight back together. Finally, Pikachu decides to step in and blasts Team Rocket away. Scene 7, The Decision. Misty is about to hand the badge to someone else, but her sisters nudge her. Daisy. Misty, you saw how he risked himself. He deserves it. Reluctantly, Misty gives Ash the Cascade badge. Ash, joyful. My second badge! Pikachu, we're getting stronger! Pikachu cheers. Misty, still grumbling, joins him on the road again. Narrator. And so Ash earned his second badge, unaware of the trials still waiting ahead. End of Episode 7. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 8, The Road to Saffron City, Encounter with the Biker Gang. Fan remake. Scene 1, Across the Fields. Ash, Misty, and Pikachu continue their journey after the Cascade badge. They dream of new adventures and the next challenges ahead. Ash, proudly. I already have 2 badges. We're on the right track. Misty, teasing. Just make sure your head doesn't get bigger than your backpack. Scene 2, Unexpected Encounter. On a bridge, a group of rowdy boys and girls on bicycles appear. They wear flashy helmets and smug grins. This is the biker gang. Their leader is a tall boy with green hair and a chain around his neck. Gang leader. Hey, newbies, want to pass? Prove you're real trainers. Scene 3, The Challenge. Ash steps forward stubbornly. Ash. I'm not afraid of you. My Pikachu can beat anyone. Misty whispering. Ash, maybe this isn't a good idea. The gang laughs and sends out Grimer and Coughing. Ash calls Pikachu, and the battle begins. Scene 4. The battle Pikachu clashes with the poison Pokémon. Lightning bolts cut through Coughing's smog. Grimer tries to trap Ash, but Pikachu breaks the attack with electricity. The gang looks shocked. Gang leader impressed. This kid's the real deal. Scene 5. Team Rocket again. Suddenly, Jessie, James, and Meowth crash the scene. They try to steal Pikachu and the bikes, but Pikachu teams up with the gang's Pokémon. Together, they blast Team Rocket away. Scene 6. New Respect. The gang laughs and shakes Ash's hand. Leader, you're a true trainer. Go on and good luck. Misty glances at Ash, smiling. Misty, sometimes you actually impress me. Narrator. Once again, the road is clear. Our heroes move forward toward new adventures. End of Episode 8. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 9. The Pokémon Show in Vermilion, fan remake. Scene 1, Arrival at Vermilion City. Ash, Misty, and Pikachu finally reach the seaside city. Vermilion City. The streets are lively, children play with Pokémon, and the ocean breeze fills the air. On the square hangs a poster. Grand Pokémon Show tonight. Ash, excited. Wow, look, a Pokémon show. Maybe we'll learn something. Misty, smirking. Or maybe you'll just get into trouble again. Scene 2, the show begins. Inside a huge tent, the crowd gathers. A trainer in a red cloak and top hat appears on stage. He presents Pokémon, Growlithe, Sandslash, Rapidash. They perform tricks, jump through hoops, and glitter in the spotlight. Ash and Pikachu stare in awe. Ash. This is amazing. Scene 3. Team Rocket in Disguise 2. New performers suddenly appear. Jessie and James in silly costumes, with Meowth walking beside them. Jessie, whispering, "Tonight, we'll steal all these Pokémon." But their plan falls apart when Meowth accidentally speaks on stage. The crowd bursts out laughing, and Ash recognizes them instantly. Scene 4, Battle in the Arena. Ash steps forward with Pikachu. James, "Ekans, go!" Jessie, "Coughing, smog attack!" Smoke fills the arena, but Pikachu's Thunderbolt clears the haze, and the audience cheers. Then Sandslash and Rapidash from the show join in, helping to blast Team Rocket away. Team Rocket, together. Looks like we're blasting off again. Scene 5. After the show. The trainer in the red cloak thanks Ash and his friends. He says he saw true talent in Ash. Trainer, "You're not just a spectator. You've got the spirit of a leader." Ash blushes. Pikachu hops happily onto his shoulder. Narrator. Our heroes leave Vermilion thrilled by the spectacle. But their journey has only just begun. End of Episode 9. Pokémon Season 1, Episode 10, Battle at Vermilion City Gym, fan remake. Scene 1, Arrival at the gym. After the Pokémon show, Ash learns that Vermilion hosts a gym famous for tough battles. The leader is Lieutenant Surge, a former soldier known for his brute strength. Inside, the arena shakes with Pokémon sparring. Raticates, Magnemites, and Electabuzz clash. Ash, excited. "This is my chance to earn the Thunder Badge." Misty, worried. Surge is known for crushing rookies. Be careful. Scene 2. Lieutenant Surge appears. Lieutenant Surge steps onto the battlefield. Tall, muscular, in a military uniform, crew cut, booming voice. Surge, loud. "So kid, you want the Thunder Badge? Then face my Raichu." He throws a Pokeball. Out bursts a massive Raichu, sparks flying from its cheeks. Scene 3. Pikachu versus Raichu. Ash confidently calls out Pikachu. Ash, "Pikachu, we can do this." The fight begins. Raichu launches a Thunderbolt, slamming Pikachu hard. Pikachu struggles to stand. Misty, worried. "He's too strong." Surge, mocking. "Your Pikachu is too weak." Scene 4. The Dilemma. That night, Ash considers using a Thunderstone to evolve Pikachu. He holds the stone, conflicted. But Pikachu shakes his head firmly, refusing. Ash, softly. "All right, we'll win together, just as you are." Scene 5. The Rematch. Next day, the rematch begins. This time, Ash changes tactics. He uses Pikachu's speed instead of brute force. Pikachu dodges Raichu's attacks, bounces off the walls, and lands precise thunderbolts. Finally, a decisive strike knocks Raichu down. Scene 6. Victory Surge walks over, his stern face breaking into a grin. Surge. "You're the real deal, kid. Your Pikachu has the heart of a warrior." He hands Ash the Thunder Badge. Ash, cheering. "My third badge." Narrator. Once again, Ash proved that true strength lies not in evolution, but in trust and friendship. Greater battles still await ahead. End of episode 10.